Hand in hand, they call me Mr. Heron Jones, that's my right hand man. Old school, straight foolish, like no other indeed. Well, Lil John is young blood, dead Marcus can be. Had a crew 105 as if you looking to trouble. Knock back, bust, ain't nobody got your number. In the club, you gon' feel it when it drop this summer. Like rain, we gon' pour and hit you hard like thunder. Cause in that dirty, we the one that drink you under the table. Where the pimps and black suits and game. Hear my Chevy so super, I'm the one to call. Just down 1-800 for flooded, that's alcohol. And dog, I'm not the one that you really just wanna clown. I'm cool in my way, but still I shut them down. Come on. On them haters, J-Bo, he cuts a fool in a cut box, somewhere. That's how we do. Yeah. All
right, let me turn that off before I get copyrighted. Yeah. But, which I'm sure I'm already gonna get copyrighted. But anyway, I'm definitely gonna get copyrighted for that. So, I wanted to come online and just talk to y'all. Especially, I'm not even gonna say especially the ladies, because there's some men out there that is a sucker for love or feel like they're missing out when it comes to a mate or being in a relationship, having that one person. I have to personally say that before in my life, before this point in my life, I was single for a long time. There go Daystar. I was single for a very, very long time, and I was okay with just being me, myself, and I. That's all I got, because in the end, that's what I found out, okay? But I was okay with just being me, myself, and I. And then I kind of went through a phase where I was like, wait a minute, am I wrong for not accepting the fact that it's a possibility that I could be one of those chosen people that's just not meant to be in a relationship or have someone? Because we're all taught that everybody is meant to have somebody. Everybody is meant to have somebody. Everybody is assigned to someone. Everybody has a soulmate and all this type of stuff. And I get that for most. I get that. I completely understand that for most. But there is a few of us that it's not necessarily meant for us to be married, be in relationships, or whatever. Doesn't mean that you can't date. Doesn't mean that you won't have a relationship here and there. It just means that it wasn't in the cards for you to get married, bro, sis. And I went through a phase where I was like, wait a minute. Being alone, will you push up against the wall? That's some tough But I prayed about it and I asked God to show me. Because even if it's meant for me to be with someone, I want to be personally okay with being against the wall by myself. I want to know how to handle myself when push comes to shove. Now, see, I know how to handle myself when it comes to grinding. I know how to handle myself and be to myself when it's hustling, when I'm good, when I'm down. But I'm talking about when you're down, okay? When you're down, down. Like your whole world is in shambles. It's a difference. I'm talking about your whole world is in shambles. That even your greatest enemy or your strongest grudge ain't got nothing on what's going on. And it was a point in time in my life where I felt like, wait a minute, Joe, you wrong. You do need somebody in your life to depend on, to be there. But then I was like, wait a minute, I'm not about to be that chick. Okay? Like if it's meant for me to be in a relationship, fine. But I'm not about to be that chick where I feel like I just need somebody. Because when the world shambles, if I ever go through a shambling moment again, I don't want to be that chick where I'm depending on somebody else to pick me up. I want to pick myself up from shambles. Let me get out of this car way, because you never know. I don't mind cars that, as long as you're not like all up on my tail, acting crazy and stuff, I don't mind. Because they may be in here. You never know what people are going through. You never know what people are going through. So I don't mind getting out their way. So I got out their way, they gone. Now we get back on topic. But yeah, I don't want to be that chick at all. Period. Point blank. Period. No tea, no shade, no pink lemonade. And I know some people may get this, some people won't, and it's okay. And if you don't get it, it's okay. Like, it's okay. And that's another thing. Be okay with what and how things are. Be okay with the placement you are. Be okay with how people are placed in your life at that moment. Be okay. It's okay. It's okay if he don't love you. It's okay if she don't love you. It's okay if that person cheats. It's okay if that person don't realize who you are. But it's not okay for you not to know your value. It's okay. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to feel lonely. It's okay. It's okay to accept that. It doesn't mean that that's your permanent style or lifestyle, how things will continue to be. Because, kind of get it back on topic, when my life shambled and there was no one as far as a significant other that was there that I could talk to and can pray with me and can hold me and let me cry, can kiss on me and hug me and tell me, baby, it's gonna be all right, and all of that. I prayed to God, because for the first time in my life, I thought, well, I was second guessing myself and felt that I was wrong, that I did need somebody, that I'm too independent, that I did need somebody, that I was wrong. So, like I said before in this live, I prayed to God. I just prayed. I had to pray. Pray to God. And God showed me, no, my princess. I'm here. So, with or without someone physically in your world, in your life, I'm here. I'm who you need. You're never alone. You're never alone. And with that being said, I'm going to show you by shambling your world again. And that was exactly what he did. Shambled my world again. He said, let me show you something. It allowed me to see what he wanted for me to see. My world shambled the second time. And every time I reach for my phone to text someone, every time I left out my door to go to somebody's house, every time I attempt to physically contact somebody, either something got in the way or for some reason I said no and deleted the text. I said no and walked back in the house. I said no and then reach out to that person physically. And God stepped in. He stepped in my mind, my body, my soul, my spirit, my heart, my pain. And I just want to share that with you all. It is so important to give it over. It is so important to be okay with not being okay with not having anyone around physically, because you're never really alone if you allow yourself to open up and just let God step in. And I was able to heal in ways and things in my life, those shambled pieces that Tiffany vase that shambled came back together more beautiful in a way that not a physical person could, you know? They couldn't put it back together the way it's put back together, the way God put it back together. God put it back together in such a way that's so beautiful. So beautiful. He allowed me to see things about myself that was beautiful, that was ugly, that was clean, and that was dirty. And allowed me to enhance in all those areas. And I'm still enhancing in all those areas. That's something that even if I had somebody around me, could not do, because they don't know my darkest secrets. They don't know exactly what goes on in the back of this mind and how this mind works, but God knows. So he knew when I was about to jump off the edge. He know how my psyche goes. He knows when I get excited and how my psyche goes. So he was able to show me things and allow me to process things and to allow me to heal from things and accept just me again with him. Just me. Because he makes us in his image. Well, a lot of people think when they hear that is fingers, head, eyes, two eyes, nose, lips. No, it's not just physical. He make us in his image, which means that he is a part of us. We are a part of him. God is so powerful. God is so loving. He's incredible. He's gorgeous, magnificent. He can do the impossible. And by you being made in his image, if you allow him to take over, you can do and are the same as well. Recently, I had a friend that passed away. I'm not going to cry because I'm headed to a show that I'm singing at, actually. I'm meeting my people there. But I had a friend, a male friend that passed away recently. And it was such an honor to have met him. And he taught me so much without me knowing that he was teaching me. And what he taught me is now in my life now. Like, he taught me so much. I would never get that opportunity to physically tell him thank you. But when I was holding on to the fact that he was gone and I didn't want to let go, I literally felt him standing to the left of me saying, it's okay. It's okay. So with that being said, y'all, he was 27. He was 27 years old. Okay, what are y'all about to do? Because I need to get over. With that being said, y'all, cherish your life. Cherish your life. Life is so short. Got to go. My exodus coming up. Like I said, all of my videos at the end, treat people with kindness, because you never know what they are going through. I got about 20 minutes to get inside this place. Makeup on, hair on, change clothes, hit the stage, and drink the rest of my tea here. Okay. That's what I gotta say. Bye. Love y'all. How you end this? How you end